hard. Even when I was doing Miftoim at the yeshiva, it was difficult to, like, it's not that it's difficult to get fired up for it, because that's who I am as a person and that's what I like to do. I like to engage, but it's difficult to be genuine and have that conviction sometimes, because sometimes you're just not feeling it, you know? Sometimes you might be upset at the world, or sometimes you might look at the world and all you can see is negative, and you're not really feeling like you love people at all. Matter of fact, you're feeling the opposite. You're feeling like you completely hate people because you see all the negative that goes on around you. So it's hard to have that conviction to want to do good. So to want to actually benefit people and to want to actually help people and actually connect with people. But really, at the end of the day, where the rubber meets the road is not necessarily in a few words or in that initial connection, but in actually doing something better for that person when you actually have that connection. So whether it's imparting some encouragement or some uplifting words that will increase the person's dignity and his own value, and not only that, it will give him the hope that he could actually accomplish things and show him how it's possible and how it's real. I see you a lot in 770. Maybe they probably don't know who you are, huh? It's probably not so commonly known in there who you are.
It is somewhat known. When people ask me, I always tell them I conceal nothing, I hide nothing. Even though Howard Stern, was a kind of a risque show, and this is a very conservative place over here, Chabad 770, because of how open, and which Stern appreciated, how open and forthright I am to the world. I hide nothing, I hold nothing back. I just tell the world, because everything I did on Howard was positive, as far as I'm talking about optimum health, dietary nutrition, right. How the world can live with no diabetes, right. No heart disease, no cancer, no bursitis, no arthritis, no bronchitis, no osteoporosis, just to be in tip-top, top-notch, top-flight physical condition every day of our life.
What do you think of Jews?
Jews?
Yeah.
And those are the people that say to themselves.
Yeah, so I was walking in front of the library here in Brooklyn. We're now in Prospect Park, one of the great attractions of Brooklyn, so you could actually get out of the city for a minute. On a Friday afternoon, we're doing interviews, just talking to people, random people, and kind of looking for interesting people. So I saw a black gentleman with a fez on. So I asked him what kind of hat he was wearing. He said, "What kind of hat are you wearing?" Or he didn't want to let me interview him, so just had a conversation with him. And at the end of the conversation, he basically explained that he liked Jewish people. He said, but there's a lot of people going around impersonating Jews, but they don't love anybody. And it was interesting, his criteria and how he judged what a Jew was. Basically, in his mind, if you're going around and you're talking to people and you ain't showing love for everybody, then in his mind you were impersonating Jews. You're not really a Jew. I thought that was very interesting. What's your experience been with the Jewish community in the area?
Actually, it's been great because I've had a lot of Jewish friends as well.
Really?
Yeah, I have mentors who are Jewish. My director from Jazz and Lincoln Center, I forgot to mention I was a part of that, but my Jazz and Lincoln Center as well, my director, he's half Jewish, and we are, I believe we all should be together. There's never a separation. It's not, okay, because he's Caucasian and he's black. No, we all should be together. It's always should be like that, and I think God wants that. I feel like I want
world peace.
World peace. What are you doing here? Explain a little bit about this booth right here in the middle of Crown Heights on Kingston Avenue. What is this booth about?
Well, this booth is about a very important mitzvah called tefillin.
Okay. What is the difference between a yid and a goy? A yid is a yid, and a goy is a yid that just don't know.
Okay.
Cut it.